The replacement. Samantha didn't expect to land the nanny job. The ad was vague, the pay was too good, and the interview took place over a video call where she barely saw the mother's face. But after 6 months of scraping by on temp work and bad roommates, she wasn't about to ask too many questions. The child's name was Henry, 7 years old, quiet, lived with his mother in a townhouse on a quiet suburban street outside of Boston. "Don't go in the basement," the mother had said flatly when Samantha first arrived. "Everything else is yours to manage." Samantha nodded, thinking it was just storage, maybe mold. Rich people had strange rules. For the first week, everything was fine. Henry didn't talk much, but he was sweet, polite. He followed a rigid routine. Breakfast at 7 o'clock, study time, screen time, lunch at 12:30 sharp, no sugar after 3 o'clock, bedtime at 8 o'clock. He never deviated. He also never spoke about his father. Samantha once asked, casually, if he was around. Henry stared at her and said, "There was someone before." She thought he meant an old nanny, but that night she heard him whispering through the vent outside his room, not childlike muttering or sleep-talking. Full sentences, measured. She leaned closer to the vent. "I like this one better," Henry said. A pause. "She listens," another pause. "Number." "She hasn't tried the door yet." Samantha backed away slowly. The next day she checked the basement door while Henry played upstairs. It was locked. Not with a simple deadbolt, padlocked from the outside. She knelt and pressed her ear to the wood. Nothing. But when she stood, Henry was standing at the top of the stairs. "You're not supposed to go down there," he said. His voice was flat, not angry, just stating a fact. "I know," she replied. "I was just cleaning." Henry blinked slowly. "The last one said that too." She didn't sleep well that night. Her room felt colder, like the heat didn't reach it. Once, around 2 a.m, she heard footsteps on the floorboards. Deliberate, one at a time. She crept into the hallway, heart pounding. Henry's door was closed, so was the basement. On Saturday, the mother returned. She never said where she went, only that she was handling business. She looked tired, pale. Samantha thought about bringing up the whispers, the padlock, the strange behaviour. But instead, the mother handed her an envelope of cash and said, "We'd like to keep you on, long term." Samantha nodded, unsure why she didn't just say no. That night, she found a box in the attic while looking for extra bedding. Inside, Polaroids, dozens of them, all of the same boy. Henry, same brown hair, same red sweater. But his eyes were different in every picture. A little sadder, a little more distant. Then near the bottom of the stack, one photo with a scribbled date. Henry March, 2019. That was over 4 years ago. The boy she was caring for was 7. She flipped through the rest of the photos. Names on the back. Alice, Mira, Kate, all nannies, and one more photo. A padlocked basement door. The photo was torn, but a faint shadow stood behind the glass window in the door. She left the box where she found it. Didn't sleep that night either. The next morning she gave her notice. The mother didn't seem surprised. Henry, however, looked up at her at breakfast and asked, "Are you scared?" "Yes," she said honestly. He tilted his head. "You should be." She left before lunch. 2 months later, curiosity got the better of her. She searched the town registry. The address came up. The listing showed a live-in nanny position, same pay, same wording, new contact number, and in the job description, looking for someone curious but obedient. She never called the number, never drove by again. But sometimes, at 2 a.m, she still dreams about that door, and what might still be waiting behind it. Would you take a job that sounds too good to be true? Follow for more stories that start with small rules and end with worse secrets. iHouse.